Hey YouTube. Okay, so today we're vlogging. Today is Monday, the 19th, and it's actually a holiday. This is our first New Brunswick family day. So even though salons are generally off on Monday, I generally, however, am not, but everyone is off today and I decided to take it as well. But I'm going into the salon to do a what's in my drawer, and I know I already did a what's in my drawer, but this is going to be like a full entire cabinet. So we're going to see what we can dig up. I know there's a lot of junk in there. So that's what we're gonna do. If you watch my vlogs, you probably noticed that I've gotten my hair cut. I don't quite know what to do with it yet, so I've got my hands in it a lot. It's a little bit shorter. I was always wearing extensions, so that's why I had so much length and thickness. My hair is really thin and fine, so I'm just going with the natural for right now. We'll see how long that works out. But what do you guys do with your hair? Do you wear it up? Is it long? Is it short? What are you doing? Are you just pinning the top of it? Like, I would love to know what you guys are doing in the salon with your hair. Drop it down below. I do want to know. Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of What's in Your Drawer. So today we are doing this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drawer. Almost looks like the Alex drawers that you can get through IKEA. It's not. I've gotten this through Michael's actually. And they weren't really a bad price, especially if you have the coupon. So what I keep on top of this is my e-file, my acetone, and my alcohol. I keep my drill bits. I keep the little guy that I soak my drill bits in. I keep my Selena brushes. And some of the stuff that I use more frequently, like my crystal katana. Sorry about the noise, guys. So I keep my crystal katana in there. And I keep all the brushes that I use a lot. I also keep a jar of barbicide, some random tweezers for getting the bits. Okay, so I learned right here that my camera does not like to focus as well as record sound. It's too much for it and it shuts off. So we're going to do everything from this point forward as a voiceover. So that bag that I was just holding there were watch parts from eBay. They're really cool. I thought with the smaller parts I could embed them in the nail and they would look really neat. Turns out they don't bend very easily. I haven't spent a whole lot of time with them. But that's something I need to do at some point. So those forms right there were the e-nail couture forms. I keep those as backup. They aren't my absolute favorite forms. But I do go through them, I do use them, and I probably will reorder them simply because they do make a really good backup. So I didn't realize until today, when I'm going through these drawers, I just didn't realize how much Glam and Glitz acrylic I do have. I have a lot of it. So I'm going to bring it to the forefront and start using it a little bit more. I find ombres really well. If I'm going to do an ombre, it is 99% of the time, it is the Glam and Glitz powders. My absolute favorite powder from them so far is the Glow, the After Dark, the Glow, from the Glow series, the Glow collection. Jeez, I can't get my words. That is my favorite. I just love that acrylic. It's a nice milky white. That green is so bright. You can see everything I bring out of there has sparkles on it. It's because I dumped a bunch of sparkles in the bottom of the drawer. So these are my ONS or Odyssey nail systems. colored powders, which is actually in turn what got me into the Glam and Glitz. You can see how small they are. But I started running out of them, and that is actually why I started buying Glam and Glitz. So one thing led to another. That right there is my favorite. Love that color. Love that color. A bit of Sandy Clear. I don't use a lot of clear acrylic. I prefer the pink. No real reason why, I guess. This is the Young Nails Clear. And now that I've said, that I don't prefer the clear, I did like the Young Nails Speed Clear. I really did like that. This is my Mermaid Glitter. I just use an empty jar because I buy it in bulk. Love the Mermaid Glitter. I use it a lot. Those are my spare nails, I guess, for my practice hand, Stella. If you've watched my videos, then you've probably met Stella. My holographic glitter, I use that a lot. Bits and bobs and things, those are like little pebbly things. I haven't used those yet. The old Absolute Effects, my god, that stuff is so old, like 2005 old. But I still use it. It's still in my top drawer. I mean, what's that tell you? More bits and bobs and a bracelet. Because, it's a bracelet. Another Glam and Glitz powder hiding in the back. Still covered in glitter, like my life is covered in glitter. Some 3D gel. Tried to use it a few times. Didn't really care for it. Couldn't really make anything of it. So, a little bit of garbage. Those are Swarovski. Those are crystals from Michaels. More garbage. Something to throw out. More garbage. Business cards. So, funny story about the business cards. I thought I was out, so I ordered some, and they were on sale, so I got like 5,000. And then when I got them and went to put them where I usually keep my business cards, I realized I had like 5,000 more, so I currently have business cards for the rest of my career. It always makes me laugh. Sometimes I'll say, some of my clients put business cards in their, or appointments in their phone. I can't talk today. Spare parts for Stella. Some people put their appointment in their phone and some people do not. Some people keep it on a card. But I'll usually ask, do you want a card? And they say, no, keep your card, don't waste it. I'm like, no, really, I have 10,000. We're good. Spare parts. Those are the shop towels that I use. I do pre-cut them. I do take the time to pre-cut them. An extra silicone tool. A Born Pretty stamper. Oh, stamping frustrates me. I can't seem to get it. Leave me your stamping tips down below, because seriously, this drawer is pretty much full of stamping equipment, and I do not use it because I haven't got time for it not to work. So I use it 2-3 times. My micro swabs, seriously guys, I love those. And something opened up there. So I just put that back because we don't need to worry about that. I might 2 or 3 times I might stamp and it might work really well, and then the next 2 or 3 times I might stamp and it doesn't work, and it makes me so frustrated. So I've just I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe it's the Born Pretty stamper. Maybe I got the paints or I got the polish. I got good stampers or good stamps. I just don't know what's going on. So if you have any advice for me on stamping, please put it down below. I can't seem to get it. And I think that's why I jumped ship on this drawer too. I'm just like, stamping stuff. Oh, acrylic paint, because who doesn't need some of that? Crystals, glitter. My red glitter somehow made it in there. I do have a drawer for glitter. I also have a place for crystals. I don't know. I just seem to throw everything back in. But at the same time, I know where everything is, so I'm not sure what's going on. Up in the right-hand corner of the drawer is all of my chromes. Kind of gotten out of using the chromes. They just kind of, I don't know, they don't stay very well. You can make them stay well, but it's just such a struggle. And then they're kind of, to me, they're like stamping. Every once in a while they work really great, and every once in a while they don't. my tile for art, a box of tips that I've had for a decade, and then gel polish, gel paint galore. My e-nail couture gummy jelly is kind of above my watch right there. That's what I use to keep my gems on. Love it. It works really well. The forms that I just held up are from Cam West. Those are my all-the-time forms. Those are what I use. Love them. More crystals. Those are actually rose gold. And they're beautiful. I got them at Michael's. And I get those little jars at the Dollarama. If any of you guys need those jars, Dollarama is the place to be. So the next drawer is pretty simple. It is legit where I keep all of my gloves. I take them out of the box, dump them in the drawer. The drawer is clean. That is the cleanest drawer in the whole salon, or in my whole room. I dump them in there, and that's also where my masks are. I just find it a lot easier for me to dump them in there. So in here you have vitamins, gift cards, vodka. That was a gift from a client, I promise. It's still full. Hair ties. Oh, my safety glasses. Love those guys. Lotion. Random mints. Alright guys, so this concludes today's vlog. I am going to finish up my cleaning. I'm pretty much done. I'm gonna go get something to eat, and then I'm going to head home to spend the rest of the day with my dog. I hope you enjoyed today's What's in My Cabinet video. There it is back there. I just find it's interesting when you can see what other people have and how they're storing things or not organizing things. I just think it's neat to see what other people have in the salon. Comment down below if you have any suggestions for me for other videos. That would be cool. I really hope you've enjoyed this one. Give it a thumbs up if you haven't already. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. It means a lot to my channel. And I will see you when I see ya.